What is up guys, Wasted Gamer here, today I'm unboxing the 2-pack Me Against the World vinyl record. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Right, quick story behind this vinyl record. I like to do some wee quick stories right here. But this vinyl record, right, is really hard record to find, a really hard vinyl record to find. I don't know why it is, but I guess he didn't like reissue it or whatever, so I guess this is why it's kind of rare. Well, finally got the Me Against the World vinyl record. It was so hard to find, it really was. Now this is the most expensive vinyl record I've ever bought, you know, besides the platinum one I bought, but the most expensive vinyl record. And this was about £70, and this is the cheapest I could find it, man. No, man, but sometimes you just have to pay it. If you really want it, sometimes you have to pay up. So this time I had to pay up for it. And we finally got it, because keep in mind, if I didn't get that £70 one, now if you go and look at it now, it's like £300, £350 and all that stuff. These vinyl records are really rare and really hard to find, you know, some of them. Like the Greatest Hits one, that was really hard, but this one, well, I couldn't even find none of them anywhere, but I did go on eBay and I did manage to go and find them. So it was really good. I managed to find this one, and the condition is actually pretty good of it as well. But let's take a look around it, right? This is one of my favorite 2-pack albums of all time, man. Me Against the World, dang, man, dang. Okay, so let's take a look front cover. We got the familiar artwork from the Me Against the World album, right, man? See right there's such a classic album, man. This album is so classic in many ways, man. And over here we got Me Against the World 2-pack, and over here Parental Advisory, and then we go in the back. Right, the back is where all the classic songs are, man. We got If I Die Tonight, we got Me Against the World, we got So Many Tears, Temptations. I loved every song in this album. I loved every single song. There's not one song I thought, nah, I have to go skip it. I loved every single song. I can just listen to this whole album on repeat. You know, you got Dear Mama on there, you got Ain't Easy, Can You Get Away, Death Around the Corner, Old School, man. Like this album, man, he predicted everything. Like over there, like If I Die Tonight, like he predicted that, and man, he actually predicted all this stuff. And then this is such a classic album, man. And also he made a song, Dear Mama, about his mum. And not a lot of rappers can actually go and change their style like that and be kind of diverse like that. Using it and everything, I loved it so much. Okay, let's go look at it. Okay, I'm kind of getting distracted right here. So over here is the vinyl records itself. We'll just try to take all of them out and see how it looks. So what's interesting about this is not a gatefolding vinyl record. So what they did was they gave you a nice wee picture over here, and with all the track lists on the back. So there you go, that's kind of all the track lists in it. It's kind of like every album, who's in the songs, who made the beats of the songs, who the executive producers are, so on, and tells you the names of the songs. So it's pretty cool, that is. And over here we got a picture of 2-pack right here. I really like this a lot because this texture of the paper is kind of really different. It is not like normal paper. It's really cool, this picture is. So I think this vinyl record is actually really, the one I managed to get, it was actually kind of in really good condition. It comes with everything pretty much. So that's pretty cool, that is. And over here we look at the vinyl records itself. Over here we got side number A. Now notice it doesn't have like the names of the song in it on each side. So I don't know why you didn't do that, but I don't. Over here we got side C and D right there. So this vinyl record is so classic. Whether it's the album version you pick up, the CD version you pick up, man, like this album is so like classic in many ways. Now, do you know when you listen to a 2-pack album, the 2-pack collection, he has a song for everything. Like he has a song for when you're feeling down. He has a song for when you're feeling angry. If you're feeling annoyed, right? All you have to do is just put Hit 'Em Up on Against All Odds, man. Like, Against All Odds. I don't know, man. Like Against All Odds, it's kind of one of my favorite diss songs of all time, man. You know, 'cause I do like Hit 'Em Up. Don't get me wrong, but I like how Against All Odds is mainly 2-pack. Like he's coming in at it, you know, because Hit 'Em Up, he didn't go as hard as he would have, because he wanted to let the Outlaws kind of shine in it. And you know, so get their kind of shine in that song. So that's why he didn't go as hard on it as he wanted to. But when Against All Odds came out, dang man. But not to say Hit 'Em Up is a bad diss song, I like Hit 'Em Up, but Against All Odds, man, that goes into some real deep stuff, man, honestly, it really does. You know, he tells you who shot him and everything like that, but dang man. So back to the Me Against the World era, right? And the Me Against the World era, and the Me Against the World kind of album, vinyl record, he was kind of going through a lot at this time. Keep in mind, he had to go to jail for something he didn't do. Like that rape charge that they put on him, like, come on man, would you expect Tupac to do that? All you have to do is pick up Brenda's Got a Baby and keep your head up and you'll know he would not do something like that. You know, he clearly stated in all his interviews his respect for women. He would definitely not do that, you know, and that's just really ridiculous how they did that. Now, do you know what I'm thinking though? Because the thing is, man, like that can't just happen like that. I'm thinking they set that up. That was a whole setup, you know, because keep in mind, I think the police set that up. Like the police kind of planted her there at a specific time to do a lot of stuff. I think that's some police stuff right there, okay? Because I think it goes even deeper than that. Okay, let's rewind back, right? Rewind back to the time where Tupac self-defended himself with a gun and he shot 2 off-duty police officers, right? He did that, right? And he did it for self-defense and he got away with it, right? But the thing is, he actually didn't get away with it, but he did, right? But he didn't get away with it because the police were still watching him 24/7. Like after that, they were like, you know, away with him just like that, okay? Because the judge may have let him away with it, but the police weren't going to let him away with it. When he went to jail in 1985, they made his life hell. They were watching him 24/7. They were like, you know, doing all these surveillance checks and everything, and they tried to like take all his power away and everything, you know, and all like that, and made him feel kind of, you know, they tried to bring him down and crush him down, and that's what they were trying to do in jail, you know, and that's why he couldn't stay there anymore, because that's what they were trying to do. That's the corruption they were doing in the jail, you know. And the only good thing Suge Knight kind of did was bail him out, because that All Eyes on Me, classic All Eyes on Me album wouldn't have been, you know, made, you know. But it's kind of sad that the corruption of the police of what they were doing, they were watching him 24/7. You keep in mind his background, he came from a Black Panther background, so obviously they're going to be watching him as well because of that. But they're also watching him because obviously, you know, he got away with that case, and obviously a lot of police people like weren't agreeing with that, because obviously, you know, he just shot out some of their kind of entourage, their police entourage. Obviously not gonna let him get away with it because he just did something and got away with it. But to them it's something bad, but obviously back in the day it was a little bit more different. Like it goes a lot more deeper than that. So I think, that whole rape charge thing, I think the police planted that there, you know. I think someone must have planted. If it wasn't the police, I think it was someone else who planted that there, you know. So who knows? But he was going through a lot in this album right there, and that's why all these songs are you're kind of going deeper, you know, into a little bit more. Like you kind of see it, the mentality is different here. What he's talking about, like, if I die tonight, just me against the world. He felt like he was just alone, you know. And you know, and then over here we got In Easy, you know, and because at the time he was going through that charge, so he's talking about it in Easy. Over here we got Death Around the Corner, you know, we got Lord Knows, and we got Heavy in the Game. So that's what he was going through a lot in this album, you know, and this is why it's a really special album as well. A lot of people should go and pick up. A lot of people who are into hip hop and all that stuff, I suggest you go and pick up this vinyl record, album, whatever, because it's a classic album right here. It's still a lot of stuff you can relate to, and this is what I like about Tupac's music, and this is why he's personally my favorite artist of all time. I can relate to this stuff till this day of what he's feeling, and that's what you can't say about a lot of artists, right? So that's pretty much it, you know, because this album is definitely classic many ways. You know, he's going through so much at this time, and this album sold so many copies as well and everything like that. But while it's just selling so many copies, he was in jail, you know, and he wasn't really getting to enjoy a lot of it. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's sad how this all turned out. You know, he didn't deserve any of this. You know, he was just trying to do what he was trying to do, and then a lot of people were trying to put him down. You know. And then obviously he got shot 5 times, that false rape charge. It's just sad how it all went down. Like people just broke his trust and everything like that. And he was willing to do a lot for the world, and the world just threw it back in his face, I feel. Now you're probably wondering, Wasted Gamer, you already unboxed the All Eyes on Me album on your channel. And yes, I did, and it was this one right here. Now if you don't notice the difference, right, this is the digital remastered version, but this is the original version that came out in 1996, the one that was first press release. Alright, this is the true original one, because there's two original ones, keep in mind.